the No Invite Podcast. Yeah.
Season 4, The Process.
Bang, and we're back. We've been on vacation. Well, one of us has been on vacation. Everybody else has been kind of like just off doing what we do. But we're back. We're back in the building. No Invite Podcast, episode 134. Big shout outs to Ann for making a return appearance. You know what I mean? How we doing, Ann? We got Ann in the building, the best kept secret.
I'm doing good, y'all.
Okay. And we got, of course, the hottest mama, Hot Momma in the building. How we doing?
Hey, I'm feeling awesome. Thanks.
That's right. You know, usually I'm assuming that's what one would feel like when they're flying out of space and stuff, you know, feeling awesome and shit like that.
I don't even got it in the borders today, but
it's all right. It's your universe. You can call it what you want. But we here. It's the No Invite Podcast. We're back. We had a little hiatus, a little break, like I said, but you know, players fuck up. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Can't nobody tell us nothing because we've been on our grind consistently, a lot more consistent than a lot of people in other endeavors in their life that they should be consistent on. But we're not gonna point out nobody's flaws. We're just gonna go ahead and keep it moving. We're not here for that. But y'all know we what we do, so we're gonna catch up. We're gonna start off with Hot Momma. Hot Momma, how was your week been? How has your 3 weeks been? Because you kindly pointed out that it was 3. I thought I'm over here a little delusional, thinking we've only didn't do 2 weeks worth of episodes, but apparently it's 3. So how have these 3 weeks been treating you?
Did you check the records just to be super positive? Or
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't care. It don't matter.
I do. For these past 3 weeks, I've been counting.
Man, no, I know.
Out as a fan, so.
And you know what? That's the wild part about it. It's like, you know, I don't think we've ever really taken this long of a break. I'm not sure, but sometimes it's necessary just to get our feet under us. Scheduling. It really was just scheduling. That's all it is. Just had a lot going on and wasn't able to pull it all together. But we're here. And how have you been?
Okay, I'm going to speak on the last week because the past 3 weeks, I can't recall.
Shit.
The past week wiped me out, honestly. I became like one of those moms that takes their kids to school. We've been a stay-at-home family. And so now we're in the school system. And that's what we've been doing for the past week. And I'm not too sure how I feel about it. So there's that.
You finally decided to take that dive and put the babies in public school?
Yeah, well, it's a private school, but... Even better. But no, the girl is old enough. She has to go to school now. It's the rules.
Yeah.
And so I got her in school.
The girl, you're already treating her like an inmate now that she's in fucking school. The girl now must go.
It's the girl and the boy. I got what I got.
Yeah, for sure. No, but you were saying though?
No, they've started school. I'm about to start working at the school. So that's really awesome.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I'm super duper.
You're going to be that parent that's like, I work at the school with my kids right here and shit, and kids are gonna be like,
my kids in class.
Oh, you're the annoying parent.
I'm totally the annoying parent for sure.
Maybe not annoying. It's just more like the very present parent is what it is.
No. It's the annoying parent. So in elementary, I'll say like where she's at now. It's like, oh, my mom is here, whoop whoop whoop, right? But I don't feel bad because I'm the annoying parent. I follow these kids wherever they go. I picked a school in Oakland. I got a job in Castro Valley. I need to be within a 10-minute radius. I'm popping up on everybody. Yeah. But the problem is when she starts getting old enough to like start liking boys and maybe start a little bit rebellious. It's like, fuck, my mom is here. Damn it.
Like, now I gotta go off campus and wild out.
Or you don't even know.
How you gonna go off campus without mama knowing?
I'm gonna be hooking her up. I'll be like, just go to your classes, and I'll take you guys to ice cream afterwards. Like it's not that big of a deal.
Do what you're told, inmate. Poker in the ribs one time.
I don't even know. I got my girl's back. I'm like, I get it.
No, yeah, and you know what? When you were, I'm not gonna say you were a bad kid. But
I was a bad kid.
When you were a kid that didn't really focus too much on school, you know, it's different. You kind of like want, you know, you kind of teaching your kids differently. You know what I mean? To be a little bit more open-minded to that thing, because I had a very, very bad school experience, and it wasn't until I went back as an adult that it clicked. But at the same time, I always wanted to make sure that I encouraged my kid so he could not make him feel because I had a bad fucking school experience that his was gonna be bad or project any of my bullshit on him, you know.
But your kid graduated though, so that's dope. You know what I mean? Like that shows for itself that's different than maybe what you or I did, because I know I didn't graduate. Like
you didn't graduate?
I graduated with my GED.
Me too.
That still count.
I got my ghetto education
I tell
degree.
everybody, do you realize the person that got all D's and the person that got all A's got the same piece of paper?
Okay. That's why I'm like, fuck school, bro. Like I'm a teacher, but at the same time, I'm like, fuck school.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily say fuck school, but I do feel like education comes in all different realms. And there's been plenty of times where I have worked with or been around educated dummies. Like,
not only that, I kind of feel like some schools try to indoctrinate your kids to a certain mindset, and it's just like, yo, you know what? Depending on how good the school is, it's like, or what they're teaching there. I mean, you could be pumping them up full of bullshit, just like how in my opinion, the public schools are, where they just try to make you a worker bee and more. They don't like, you know what I mean? So
they actually have done a study on it where they actually tell you. So when your child goes to like a more affluent school, even public schools in a more affluent neighborhood versus a poorer neighborhood, what they actually teach you is they are teaching you to be a worker bee. So realistically, they always make you do like standardized testing. They want you to like learn this, learn how to
rings,
learn how to follow
time,
it.
stand up, sit down.
Yeah, whereas if you go to like, let's say they went to like a Crondelet or they went to some form of a private school, or even the charter schools that I've sent my kids to, they teach you to like be free thinking. They teach you about, what's it called? Kinesthetic learning, where you're like learning, but also through movement. They're not telling you like, listen,
you have to sit here in this chair for fucking 3 hours straight and not.
They get that kids are individuals and they kind of like my daughter has 3 teachers in her kindergarten class. 3 teachers in her and to me that's so wild, because that's so much support that she's able to receive. Because if
that's fire, actually.
Right? Like if the lead teacher is leading and then there's 2 others that can support other kids who really need it, or I don't know. So I'm really grateful. And I'm grateful to be on campus. That way I know what the kids are learning too. Like,
and you know the staff. You know who the fuck is dealing with your kids. That's the most important thing.
Listen, the beauty of that is they will also know not to fuck around with your babies. I
exactly.
ain't never worked
that's what I kind of wanted to say without saying it. It's just having a presence. It's like now, y'all better be on your motherfucking best behavior around me, because
I be popping up. I'm like, hey, I'm here.
I'm not only a teacher, I'm also a client. You feel what I'm saying?
So, like when my son was going to school, he was going to Pittsburgh Unified. No offense, but I do not like them at all. Disclaimer: I don't like them.
Guess where I didn't graduate from?
Pittsburgh Unified. But like I remember we had this incident, right, where the teacher, she was like, she said my son kicked somebody, and I'm like, okay, so what happened? Like, what led to it? Because I'm trying to understand, like, why is he randomly just kicking people? She said, first she started off with like defending the other child. And I'm like, girl, I don't give a fuck about these other kids. Don't tell me about them. And so then she tells me he stood up during circle time, walked across the circle, and then made it to the child that was sitting closer to her and kicked the child. And I was like, so at the point that he stood up when you told him to sit down, why was his behavior not corrected?
I was thinking as a teacher, I'm like, as soon as a kid stands up in circle time, I'm on it. Like, hey, little Johnny, it's circle time.
Sit your motherfucking ass down.
Right.
What's wrong with you? No, I'm just
super
kidding.
up in arms. She got hecka mad. And after that, she kept trying to say like my son was such a problem. So I started showing up to the school.
They're the problem.
My mom. I started sending my husband mom. My husband would go up there. Uncles was going up there. Like every day, somebody was showing up to that school, and all of a sudden he wasn't even a problem child anymore. I said, isn't that interesting? Like, I just feel like in the public schools, sometimes they are just overworked, underpaid, and they just don't always know how to simply just express that. Yeah. And I know a lot of times, unfortunately, parents' level of involvement isn't where it needs to be.
Facts.
And so it plays like a big role in how the child is actually going to behave in a classroom. But you know me, I didn't give a fuck. I'm showing up every class. I don't care.
Show up and show out for your kids every single time.
Even now, like all my kids'
everything
teachers,
I could go to, I'll be at.
And all my kids' teachers, we all FaceTime each other.
Hey, I don't know about that, but I'm not about to FaceTime no motherfucking teachers.
What if she's a hot teacher?
I mean that people can fucking FaceTime me maybe.
Maybe not. maybe not a FaceTime, but a pussy selfie, huh?
You know what though? I found that some of the prettiest girls have ugly vaginas.
Huh?
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
You can't have it all, baby.
All right. You're working in the waxing
I'm just gonna abuse it anyway. So I'm just gonna punch on it. So.
Like sometimes.
I mean, look at what would your face look like if you got fucking beat up like that all the time?
Oh my God, and you're hella hilarious. You make me think. I'm like thinking about pussies now, and all the pussies I've looked at. I'm like, she was really pretty.
Yeah, but sometimes the prettiest pussies are attached to a mediocre face.
Yeah.
I don't know. So what would you rather take then? Like a mediocre face and like a really pretty pussy?
Some fire ass pussy? Hold on. I think you're asking the wrong person. Okay. You were saying?
No, fire pussy and pretty pussy are two different conversations. So just because pussy is pretty don't mean that it's worth anything.
Okay, but what if it's an ugly pussy but it's fire though?
Then I'm going with that.
It's that soul snatcher.
That's what I'm looking for.
It got them huggers.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
One
it got that squish.
What happened?
It got that.
I'm asking a serious question, though.
I'm answering all serious questions.
I'm serious about my answer.
So, Blaze, would you rather have like a how did this go? Like a mediocre face, but then like a really pretty pussy, or like a really pretty face, but like a kind of like, what did you say it was? An ugly pussy.
Yeah.
Well, I can't base it on. There's a couple more things that I have to base my answer on. And first is I must sample thy pussy first. So first I must have to, I have to.
That's not fair.
Partake. I mean, how can you know then? Then how can you give an honest answer?
We have to just look at it. You're just looking at it.
Oh, so you're saying basically?
Oh, just based on looks, not how it feels. But see, that's the thing. Once again, it's to me. I don't care. I don't care if it's like if it feels good, then I'm gonna give you a pass. It depends though. Because I mean, you can't have your shit's like this, anything like this. You got one of them long clits. I'm good, flat out.
I know somebody who has one of those. She call it a porn star pussy. I used to call it a
because it's hung like a porn star. Because it's hung like a porn star. That's why.
That is not. And what about you? I know that you're bisexual. So if you had like a really like mediocre, and you had pictures of both the faces and the pussies only.
So I'm a little shallow. So I mean, I know how to make your
looks fade
better.
But that pussy's forever.
No. I don't want to look
forever.
I don't want to look at an ugly face.
Facts. You know what? Facts. Because at least she could tuck that vagina and you put your panties on that shit.
We can fuck in the dark. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We can fuck in the dark. I don't have to look
put your panties on. What's wrong with you? Scaring the kids like that.
So I literally
walking out the shower with that motherfucking deer foot.
No, I posted this meme that I really like, or I don't know if it's a meme, but these like pictures, but it said missionary because you're pretty. I'm like, oh, I love that a lot. Like, I'd love to look at a pretty face while I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So imagine if you was looking at an ugly face.
You put some of them gaucho glasses on it or something to try to give it a little character and shit. You put that on there for you?
No.
Put a little mask on it for you?
No.
You know what? No, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, looks fade, but at the same time, like it's so much. It's really hard to answer that without more data. you know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you like this: if she's and this is a scientific fact that I've heard, she could be all right in the face, but the pussy could be fire. You feel me?
No, for real.
So we're gonna apply that concept to the face of her vagina.
Listen, think about it this way, right?
So,
do you know how many?
If the vagina's fire, then hey, it might be look like it got hit with a meat tenderizer a little bit, but it's all right.
Do you know how many times we talk about pretty girls that get cheated on? And they always get cheated on.
I think it'd be their sex game, though. I don't think it'd be. I think it's just because they just don't know what they do.
No, some of it is just because you're a pillow princess and you're boring.
That too. That's what I'm saying. Your sex game. You're like, you're not fucking.
Yeah, that is sex game.
It's your sex game.
So
like,
if you're setting, so listen,
she's
if
a
you
dead
have
fish,
the
she just sitting there like
pussy in the world, but your pussy is trash.
dead fish. We call them dead fishes.
Yeah.
They just sitting there taking it like come on, man. You know what I mean?
You gotta fuck back, right? Like
you gotta fuck back, but I mean, it's like I also like I don't like a stone faced bitch that just that doesn't like have no facial expressions or nothing. It's just sitting there. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean? Like you could tell they're enjoying it, but it's like, dude, like, are you? Stone face.
I feel like if you don't talk to me, I'm probably not gonna be happy. I need you to talk to me.
I feel like that's part of the trip. Is the verbal, you know, the shit that you say while you're doing what you're doing. I mean, I'm not looking for a full blown conversation, but at the same time.
And how was your day? Life is so crazy.
I don't know how we got into this conversation, but you know, it's been a while, so I'll just going with the flow. You're talking about pussy, y'all.
Sorry. I'm just getting too worked up.
Pussy talk 101. Call in now.
Pussy gets me worked up, and I'm over here having these good days. So.
I need something so that we can go live. I want somebody to join this conversation.
Not even wearing blush today.
Man. Anyway, so look, the reason why I was gonna go, I saved Anne for last because Anne's obviously been on an adventure. You know, we're gonna shift away from the vagina right now, but we might come back like we always do. You know, we might.
It always comes back to the vagina.
I mean, it started there. It all starts there.
It all started there.
Hey, that's crazy. Imagine this. Look, you were born from a vagina, from a hole. And then when you die, your body leaves your spirit and then you get put in the hole again. It's crazy, right? It's fucking magical. God bless the vaginas. Anyways, power to the pussy, y'all.
Power to the pussy.
Power to the pussy, y'all. Okay, so look, Ann, you've been living, like I told y'all a few episodes ago, she's a millionaire. She just don't tell nobody. And she was out with her millionaire friends. That, anyways, how are you and how was your vacation? Where did you go? You've been international Ann again. You feel me? So that's probably gonna be the name of this.
I know, and I
international
do have to
Ann part
y'all,
2.
I'm going to Thailand.
You're going to Thailand.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Sounds spicy. I love it.
Yes, I plan on being on nude beaches and getting rubbed down for 33 cents.
That's fire. They love you. Hey, they love you long time over there, huh?
Ooh, I don't know.
Did you get to do the flowy dress one in Greece or?
Oh my God!
Okay,
no.
yeah. So start from the
So
beginning.
then do that in Thailand then, because I've heard people do that.
You get the little rub and tug and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not the rub and tug. The flowy dress photo shoot that she was talking
The flying
about.
dress.
Yeah.
Flying
I remember
dress
you told me that shit.
So-
You showed us that.
Okay, so hello.
Start from the beginning. You headed to the airport. What's popping?
Hello, everybody. So I can actually start posting this so y'all can see because I headed to the airport and I was like, ooh, every time my feet moving, I just feel like I end up at the airport. It's just a thing. I flew 11 hours and I went to Switzerland.
Shit.
And so when I plan vacations, I know people like doing like straightaways and they don't like having layovers. I'm a girl that loves a good layover because you got to remember in that layover,
like
I can
girls
actually
over too, baby. Yeah. No, go ahead though. Go ahead.
Because you can get to see other stuff. So I had a layover in Switzerland.
Nice.
The layover in Switzerland was like 18 hours. So that's why I left.
Did you leave
so
the
early.
airport or did you stay in the airport?
No, I was walking around Switzerland. I got in a cab. I jumped on a bus. I went down and like saw like it looked like Little Italy. It was so cute, like these little restaurants. They have this bridge called the Lock of Love Bridge. So I went and bought me a lock, and in that lock, I wrote something super sweet on the back of it. And I'm hoping that the love of my life shows up, and he likes to travel, and he has a big dick. Oh my God, that's like a priority.
Hey, so quick question. How many people that look like me and you, and that's Hot Momma over there? How many people you see over there that look like us? I'm just curious.
Maybe 4.
4 in an entire country.
4.
In an entire country. No, go ahead, proceed. Yeah.
No, so we were in Zurich, and Zurich is the capital. I do realize there are I saw that there's, listen, everybody.
Nazis? No, okay. I don't know.
No, not Nazis. Actually, the people were super sweet. They kept like touching my hair and was like, "Oh my God, your braids are so beautiful. Can I touch?" I'm like, "No, it's weird."
Yeah, isn't that kind of weird?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm used to it because it's like
should have been like, "Oh my gosh, your fucking skin is so translucent, and let me touch your face. Let me sniff the back of your neck."
When you go to like Korea and stuff like that, they'll be the same way.
That's cool, I guess. Don't touch me though.
Yeah, no. But I like the fact that they asked without touching me.
And it's respect. As long as you could tell they're being respectful and they're being nice. I mean, I get it.
Yeah. But there was they sprinkled like the guy, our first driver, he was from Africa. I realized there's a lot of people that are from Africa that has migrated over there. But they're like, it's like they're there, but they're like, you may see one. And then you gotta go maybe
like, hold up, bro. Hold up. I'm supposed to be the only Mexican over here. What are you doing here? You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm the only. That's like them. They're scattered out. So there's like, there's only one per area.
Yeah, per radius.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when he runs into somebody in his spot, he's like, "Bro, what you doing here, bro?
This is my spot, my area."
But the people were super sweet. The food was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Switzerland was hella green. Like, dude, we are missing out here. Like, it should be so much more green, like natural green than what the fuck it is.
In Oregon, it's naturally green like that. I think that in just California, we're missing out. We get so many rolling gold hills. But in Oregon, I remember seeing every shade of green.
Let us be very more clear. Not California, just where we live at. Where we live at, it's like that.
Well, yeah, definitely.
You start traveling and you hit
up north, maybe,
and it's beautiful. And up north too, it's fucking gorgeous out there.
And I
Napa
feel like
Valley, you could take a ride through Napa right now. It's fucking green and beautiful and fucking lush right now. So yeah.
I guess I haven't driven through Napa recently.
Napa, I will say Napa is greener than here, but like there, even like in Atlanta,
they have to be nicer in Napa. They have all the fucking tourists going out that way.
That's right. All the drunk people.
But it was hella green. It was like the only thing I hated. Oh my God, my pet peeve. All of the fucking cigarette smoke. Like they smoking at the restaurant, they smoking inside the taxi car, they smoking walking down the street. Like it just felt like, oh my God, this is fucking gross. Y'all don't smell this?
That's my
like at every table,
they're like,
every restaurant that I went to, for real. At every table, at every restaurant that I went to, there was an ashtray. Mm-hmm. Like they are preparing for you to sit there and fucking kill yourself.
You better smoke. What if they all look dead in your face and everybody
was judging you for not smoking?
Exactly. Everybody turned around and looked at you like, you're not going to smoke? Visiting my country and you're not going to smoke a cigarette?
When you left an empty ashtray, they were like, fucking Americans. That was their pet peeve.
Yeah, I know. They're like, how dare her come into here and not smoke?
No, seriously. It was such a
She's all in a smoking cafe and shit, eating, telling about, why is everybody fucking smoking here?
No, seriously. Like, even when you go to places, they are like, there was, so like, even at the airport, when you go into the airport that is in Switzerland, in Zurich, when you walk through, there's like this room that is all foggy because it is a smoking room. It is just for people to smoke inside of it. And they're smoking cigarettes.
And there's no weed, huh? It's no weed involved.
I know that's what I was going to ask. Is it just cigarette smokes? Because
I know, what's it called? Not Sweden, but what's it called? Amsterdam is somewhere.
Amsterdam, you can smoke. I like, in all honesty, I don't even know that I want to go to Amsterdam because
you scared
a little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna be walking down the street like, why am I high?
Yeah, no, you ain't gonna get high like that.
Hey, that's the least of your worries, girl. Mm-hmm. You gonna get fucked real fast out there.
I was trying to get fucked in Greece. Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna get there. We're getting there. So after you went to Switzerland. Where'd you go from there?
I went to Mykonos. So I was in Greece. And so in Mykonos, first of all, I want to go on record as saying they did not stamp my passport.
Bitches.
Right? I was
I
like,
need them
wait,
stamps. Give me them
I need
stamps.
them stamps so y'all know I really went there, but whatever. Like, but no, they didn't stamp my passport. But the airport is so small. Like, I was like, you literally, like, once you get off the plane, it's like 10 steps and you out. I was like, oh, okay.
We're here.
Oh, but while we was in Mykonos, during the time that we were in Mykonos, Angela Simmons and what's her boyfriend name?
Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti was out there. And so they friends was at the club that we went to. And everybody, I kept telling them, I'm like, those people are American. And those people, yeah, they probably would Yo Gotti them. And they were like, how would you know? I'm like, listen, we've been walking all around this place. Nobody is wearing $5,000 shoes. Nobody is wearing like a $3,000 shirt. These people are not from around here. So I don't know. But anyway, so
That's
we
what's
went
up,
to
though. They was having sound like they was having a good time.
Oh, and they was popping bottles, and you know I was here for it. Thank you. Hey, you want somebody that?
Yeah,
oh
you
my
know
God,
me, Yo Gotti,
even
we got
the
to drop an
waitress.
album.
The waitress, I told her, I was like, oh my God, you are so beautiful. She was actually really pretty. And she bought me
Yeah,
like
you seen that after the drink started popping.
She started getting bar sexual.
No, for real, I did. And then she bought me and I went with so in this I went by myself, but I'm a very good at making friends. So I went with other people, even though I don't know these people. These are all strangers. But yeah, she got all of us shots. I said,
and that's how people go missing.
How?
Like by making new friends at the bar in different
Yeah.
shit.
I'm still here though. I'm still here.
She made it, right? When Ann said she was for the streets, she was for all streets, international and national.
I was trying to get
foreign and
international.
domestic.
So my goal when I went to Greece was
International.
I want some Greek dick. I want a Greekian.
Say that again.
It did not happen that way. But we went to Mykonos. Mykonos was a lot of like being on the beach, and it's a very big like party town. So like even when we went to the club,
this is like spring break.
Yes, all day. So it was like
titties out
because we went to a beach club. So imagine if you at the building when you walk in, the only way you could get in is one way in, one way out. But when you walk in and then the whole back part is fucking open because it's literally taking you directly to the beach. So like there's a little part where there's the cement. I was like jumping on tables, twerking. I was like, I got some videos, but I just haven't posted them yet.
You're holding out on us.
Make sure, like I said, we have our protocols. So if you start posting shit, you ain't posting. Make sure
I got you.
So I got you.
So I'm not gonna be posting no like dick pics or nothing. I'm a review it.
Just for the sake, just for safety protocols, you know what to do. Just let me know so I can mute your story for a while.
But yeah, the people there were so nice that we ended up getting a cabana and we ended up going to the beach. But then it's like you leave the beach and then you go in, walk maybe 15 steps and you back in the club. And so it was somebody's birthday. They kept like popping bottles and doing all this champagne. And the beauty of being a person who is traveling alone is you get to indulge in everything everybody else is doing, because when you're a single person, they're always like, come on. And I'm like, okay.
Alone? Are you sure nobody flew you out there?
I'm positive. Nobody flew me out there. But y'all can't fly me out though. Let me know if y'all like trips, because I like.
Nobody flew you out there and paid for your whole trip. I get it.
Ooh, that would be nice if they would have though. But you could pay for my next trip.
There's still time.
Exactly.
Yes,
So, okay.
It's still time.
So you were in
that was in
Greece.
Mykonos, and then we left Mykonos and went to Santorini. Santorini is a little bit more family friendly. It's still like beachfront, but the party is not like as close, if that makes sense. Like, so when we were in Mykonos, I could literally walk out of my room and like walk down this little strip, and every restaurant is like 3 restaurants. Ooh, shit. They got a lot going on outside. It's like every 3 restaurants, then there's like It was like 3 restaurants in a club, 3 restaurants in a club, 3 restaurants in a club. One of the clubs, they like turn around, they shooting alcohol down your throat. Like it was
down your throat.
Yes, down your throat. I was like, one of the girls,
take that.
She was like, she opened her mouth just a little bit. And so I started like rubbing her throat and I was like, baby, you just gotta relax.
No, you didn't.
You just gotta
Coach
relax.
Ann.
Just
Coach,
relax.
Your local throat coach Ann was out there massaging, you know what I'm saying? Massaging gag reflexes in the people.
No, I would love to though.
You'd be really good in one, I'm so sure.
Oh my God, I hope so.
Good what?
In a threesome.
No. Why did you say that?
Because I know.
She's a nurturer. She's a giver.
She said I'm a good coach. But yeah, so we left there. We went to Santorini. Santorini was super cool. Santorini to me is a little bit more family friendly. So that was cool. But it was a lot of still being on the beach. I ended up going to a black sand beach. What else did I do in Santorini? Oh, we went to this club called Enigma. But the catch with Santorini is like where we stayed is very much so beachy. Where all the clubs and the city is like 20 minutes away, 17 minutes away, 14 minutes away. Like, fuck. And everything is uphill. The other thing, these motherfuckers, they don't have like, they have elevators, but they don't have elevators, if that makes sense. So like the way the hotels that are closer to the beach, they're not like sky rises. So like you gotta like, if your stuff is on the second floor, you gotta trail all this bullshit up the fucking second floor. There's never a fucking elevator.
Teach y'all motherfuckers to pack less.
Huh?
Teach y'all motherfuckers to pack less.
Next time I definitely will be. I was always on the second floor. I was like,
they're like, before we let you go in our country, we must humble you real quick.
No, like dead ass. And even I was like, this is not, like, you know how we have like rules for like handicap and everything has to be like accessible to people and we're very inclusive. They don't give a fuck. Like I saw somebody like pulling somebody up the stairs that was in a wheelchair. Like,
no,
why would y'all just, why is there no elevator here? I'm just,
why is there no ramp?
Something.
Man, okay, so far they didn't give a fuck about your lungs or you getting cancer, and they didn't give a fuck about you having or anybody that can't walk, you know, getting upstairs to their room and none of that shit.
You're on your own.
Right. So yeah, pretty much. And then we left there. We left Santorini. And we ended up leaving Santorini and going to Athens. And Athens gave me SF vibes. Like literally, it was.
Athens is definitely like a hub city. Like it's one of their biggest cities out there. It's like their capital, ain't it?
Yeah, but oh my God, let me tell you, I saw a person.
She said SF vibes.
I think I was able to count the homeless.
Is that what you thought?
I just kidding.
And there was only like 3.
There's only 3 what?
Hold on, I missed something. What did I miss?
Sorry.
Oh no, not like that. Not that SF.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm just saying in general. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Okay, so you were out there. It was SF vibes. They had sky rises. Titties was out. What else? Talk to me.
There was 4 of something.
4 titties?
4 homeless people. What, 4 titties?
Oh no, I don't know. I call that. Y'all call them 4 titties. I said that's 2 pair.
2 pairs. I got 2 pairs.
We get 2 pairs of the titties.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. I think Athens is when my nerd came in.
What happened?
Athens is when my nerd started to come in.
Your inner nerd?
What does that mean?
I got to go see like where the first Olympics was. We went to go see like the apocalypse or whatever. We went to the museum.
Did you go to the Coliseum?
I did.
That's fine.
I got to see the place where they have the place where they do a lot of like live music, the best place for the acoustics of the music. It's like the top 3 in the world. I got to see that.
That's fine.
I got to see where they were building like Athena's the monument for Athena. I got to see all that stuff, and I was like in heaven. I was loving reading about it, learning about it, feeling like I'm a queen.
That's definitely a destination spot I want to go
and they
to.
just don't fucking understand it.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
That's right.
I like how she said it so sweet.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. That's right. Okay, so then after what's it called, Athens, did you go anywhere else, or that was it?
Oh yeah, after that I went to Paris.
This bitch. No big deal. I just went to Paris.
Oh yeah, I forgot. See, I told you her and Patty, bro, fucking millionaires, billionaires.
Millionaires.
You know what I mean, I just need to hold like 100,000. I can't even hold $10 from the.
Just take me on vacation one time. I'll hold your motherfucking bag. I'll lug it around for you, bro.
In Paris, do you know I got on the bus and the BART? I don't even do that shit out here.
Was it nasty as fuck? Because that's what I imagine.
Or was it clean?
No, it actually. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest, but it wasn't like disgustingly gross.
It was in San Francisco.
But again, they're smoking cigarettes every fucking where. Like, what the fuck?
In the BART train too?
They smoke cigarettes everywhere. I will say though, they love black women out there in Paris. I said, oh, I'm about to be a petty.
And they still didn't get
they love the chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Don't let them.
No, I mean they're a little bit more. Like Paris is more of like an international city, so it's like a lot more of everybody. Which
yes,
is like,
you can see everybody there. I could see all of us there. Switzerland,
Das Switzerland.
That's not the one, huh?
Yeah, you know
everybody is just.
Once we start heading eastern wise, it starts getting a little hectic for people.
I heard that Switzerland is like a pretty happy place to live.
It is a very happy place. I feel like everybody, regardless of whether their lungs are fucked off.
Huh?
Who's fucking off?
I said, even though their lungs are fucked off, Switzerland seems like it's a very happy place to live.
I'll fit right in.
Yeah.
So they have like this super pretty botanical garden. Like that's where I did when I started realizing I'm a little bit of a nerd. Like the shit I be wanting to see.
You're just realizing that, Ann.
Okay, so I've kind of always known it, but
you're just getting comfortable with it.
I appreciate the beauty and history, and not a lot of people can. You know, like that's beautiful.
That's what a nerd would say.
So this was the first vacation I went on.
But you're right.
I got to be on the beach topless. I did. I was like holding my boobs, like, okay.
Did you let them be free?
Right to left, the left, right, left, right.
It took me a minute though, so I kept my hands on the titties, on the nips for like, maybe like 10 minutes just to make sure like it was okay. And then like I saw this other woman and she was just like tanning, and titties was just like, bloop. And I was like,
was they nice titties though? Come on.
Oh my god! So here's the thing.
I judge titties in general.
They were natural titties.
So do they swing low, or were they right where they supposed to be?
It's like, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble?
That's what I was thinking in my head. I didn't want to bust into the whole song over. Yeah. A connoisseur.
Yeah, so they weren't horrible. The only thing I didn't like is, if you tan too much, like your skin starts.
You get that like leathery look.
Yeah, and that was really the turn off for me. But the fact that like when I say everybody out there, like the old men, big, small, didn't matter. They got on their Speedos. They want you to know I'm out here, beer belly and all. Like we just here. I said I'm coming back to Mykonos. Like I'm coming back for real.
He's trying to snag her old, what do you call that? A old Greek dude. Hey. Yeah. With a will. With an inheritance and a bad heart.
Listen.
And a bad heart. Emphasis on the bad heart.
I'm trying to get in his will. That's it. I'm just trying to get in his will.
That's it. Just trying to earn a little spot in his heart before it gives out.
That's what I was gonna say. You got to get in his heart first.
Well, even if you get in his heart, his lungs is probably fucked off. So I got to move quickly before he fucking start having lung cancer or something.
Quickest way to our heart is,
through your dick.
Through our dick. The food thing is just something you say after you done got the pussy already. It's like, yeah, give me food, baby.
What?
Nothing. You ain't hear that from me. I didn't say that.
Oh,
anyways,
God.
It sounds like you had a fucking interesting. Okay, what's the wildest shit that happened to you when you was out there? Because somehow I feel like you're giving us the fucking squeaky clean fucking Disney Plus version of your fucking shenanigans.
The wildest thing that happened to me was, okay, so one day when I was out there, again, Mykonos, this is the spot, but one of the wildest things that happened was we was all hanging out, kicking it, and there was like this super cute Greekian that really was like grabbing my attention. And so I was drunk and I ended up jumping on the table and like twerking on some married man, but his wife said it was okay, so we were good with that. And then this guy walks up, and he's like, "You're so beautiful," and he kept talking. I'm like, and then he ended up buying me a drink. After he bought me a drink, I was like, "Oh my God, I gotta pee." So the way their bathrooms is set up is they're going in the same direction. So he ended up literally like sitting, waiting for me out the bathroom. And when I came out, like he was like, "Fuck, you're beautiful," and he kissed me, but he kissed me in my mouth, which kind of threw me off. But I was still drunk, so I did it anyway. So it was like, okay, this is happening. All right.
I hope you washed your hands.
Huh?
I hope you washed your hands. Came in the
I did wash my hands.
Okay,
that's what I was gonna say. I couldn't really get into it because in my head, I gotta wash my hands first. Like I don't want to be touching all on you, and I just wiped my vagina. That's weird.
Did they have paper towels?
Not as weird as you think, but it's weird.
They had paper towels, but like when you go into Santorini, or one of the things that they advise you of is like not to flush tissue, to put it in the trash can.
That's gross.
Right, but so because the plumbing.
Sure, it's probably old school, I bet.
Yeah, no doubt.
And everything there is so uphill. Like I feel like my ass should be fatter because every walk was an incline walk. Like
give it time.
I said, "Oh, my ass better get fat. I swear to God, I better come home with a fat ass."
Your ass did look kind of fat earlier.
Huh?
I said your ass did look kind of fat earlier.
Okay, thank you.
I seen that.
All that goddamn walking with no fucking... I didn't see an elevator until I made it to Athens.
You don't need one. You got this.
What?
And buns and still can take you. You handled that like a boss.
Yeah.
Fucking Anna the Stallion.
It's so much better. It just... Yeah, no.
Okay, so how do you rate your trip? 1 to 10, how was it?
17.
Ooh.
Would you go
Since
back?
I didn't get no dick, I can't give it a 20.
Wow.
But I was trying. And actually, one of the women there, she said that she was going to give me a job if she could not find me no dick that night. She did not. Therefore, she owed me a job.
I legit thought you were about to be like, this woman told me she was going to give me some.
She's like, I'm in a hand job.
Yeah.
Come here.
You Americans don't understand.
Now let me show you. I don't know why I got a French accent.
Oh my God. So there is a video. Listen, there is a video that I hella wanted. I'm going to send it to the group. But some of them women, they asses was so fucking fat and they looked so fucking nice. And they was like spreading their legs. And I said, oh God.
Yeah, you can send that. You could send that one. You could send that one for sure.
Yes,
it's just
we love those videos of them spreading it, you know.
Oh, and then I also learned sometimes some of these trips, when people go on them, they go on them to have like, threesomes.
Why not?
So, like I met a guy who was telling me like he got a wife and a girlfriend. I was like,
spicy.
Okay.
Fucking love that shit so much. That's my vibe.
And he introduced me to both of them. He said his wife is the queen. She's the one who's gonna make the decision. And then he had the girlfriend. And the girlfriend, she was like, OnlyFans, here I come. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely get me started on them.
That's pretty cool.
And these are not like young snappers. These are like
this episode's turned into an episode of the Love Fix now. All of a sudden,
no, seriously, it really is.
You should really have. Honestly, you should have Ann on there as a guest, so y'all could really chop it up.
And you should come over. You're gonna have to do a little segue one time, but
all
maybe
you gotta do is tell me
guest appearance.
I will be there.
Okay, I'm gonna keep you in mind because you got some.
Yeah. So I think I almost got recruited.
For what?
To be a part of
like I'm gonna be a Nazi
situation.
Ooh.
And what'd you say?
No, obviously.
No.
Obviously.
She said earlier that she's never had one.
She said she didn't get dick.
She also, I asked her earlier in this episode if she ever had a threesome. Randomly.
So my goal, listen, I've never had
looked at her vagina and was like, hell no.
I've never had a one night stand.
Huh?
Like that one person you just fuck on and never talk to him again. That's what I really wanted in Greece. Like when I be traveling, I want the opportunity to fuck the shit out of somebody and never speak to him again. No communication. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you.
What if he snatches your soul though?
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't want none of it. That's part of the problem. I've snatched souls, and when they supposed to be one night stands, they keep coming back. They like find me and shit.
What do you think?
That's why she wants to go across the world, the globe, to do that dirt, so this motherfucker will never find her again.
Why you want to
and trying to put it on somebody is what it is. She's trying to make sure she still got it.
Is that what it is? And what is it? What's so appealing for you about a one night stand? I am so curious.
So I feel like I have always been the person who, like, I've done my fair share of dirt, but as it relates to relationships, I've always been in relationships. People always want like me to stay with them. So I just want an opportunity to just like, boop, all right, then we ain't never got to talk again.
Bro, if you got a soul snatcher though, I don't know if that's possible. Motherfuckers always, they're gonna come back for that.
No, seriously. No, in real life they really do, and it's like problematic. And it's even worse when it's somebody that in my head, I know I don't like you, I just had the moment, and they still like they find you on social media, they come and find ways to talk to you, they meet your family randomly, like it's just like
there's sex clubs in San Francisco that would be so much fun that people would never talk to you the next day ever again.
Oh my God, where?
I don't know, but let's go find them.
Yes. Oh my God, are you talking about the Power Exchange? Because I went there once.
I don't know what it's called. I don't know. I've never been. I told you we can go find them.
There's one that's called the Power Exchange. I went there. I think I went there twice, but I went there once when I was younger. And I just remembered a guy walking out and like they were playing this porno and it was like super big on the screen. And then he was like, "You want to see it squirt?" And then he like jacked off and it like went heck apart.
Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do.
What happened?
This guy.
No,
don't even.
No. Anyways, this is the no invite podcast. This ain't motherfucking the Love Fix, all right? Well, shout out to the Love Fix, but nah, this the no invite podcast.
Coming back August 30th.
Coming back, yeah. But okay, so look. I think that we definitely got to come back and revisit this, and I'm gonna need part 2 of your whole trip because I know there's more that you ain't gonna tell us. But I'm glad to have you back. We're gonna keep pursuing and keep moving like we always do. It's the progression. You're gonna see all our progress as we move along. We got a couple of interesting things on the table. Definitely we got July 15th, Lake Merritt, Oakland, California. We will be doing a live podcast. All the crew will be in the building. We all will be handling our shit. We will be interviewing artists as well as having our brand of bullshit on display. Come judge us in person. It's all good. Stare if you want to. Just say something. Just don't stare. Say something. You might get punched in your fucking face. Anyways, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming. Can you let them know how they could find you and where you're going to be posting these images, this imagery?
So I will be posting all of my images on the_best_kept_secret. I think I'm actually about to change that to make it like all together or something.
It should
easier.
just all be one.
The best kept secret and then the number 1 because there is only one and that is me. But yeah, I'm gonna post a few things on there. Y'all be able to see. I was posting when I was out there, but I was
I seen some of your stuff. It was pretty.
I was trying to be like a little bit more like
buttoned up.
Yes,
more restrained. More PG-13.
I wasn't trying to show because remember for my birthday when I went to do the paint and then the stripper, like they be like trying to lock me out and block me and tell me I can't post shit. So
It's because that's Snapchat behavior, girl. What you doing?
Oh my God. If you got me on Snap though, you saw some shit. Oh my God. And then I also listen, there's one thing I definitely want to advise everybody of. When you go on a trip, please, if you ever decide to take somebody, just remember that believe who the person is once they show you who they are. Because some of these motherfuckers lose their motherfucking mind, and you have to remind yourself that you don't want to go to Greek jail.
Yeah, you don't know what they do to you out there. I mean, out there, shit. You know what I mean?
Sounds like there's more to that story.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said we're gonna bust part 2 of this shit because I know she's holding out. She's a little jet lagged, y'all. She ain't trying to.
I really am. I'm actually sleepy as fuck. It's so bad because I feel like even when I was trying to like let y'all know, like, hey, you know, I'm still open to down to do a podcast. I did not think when I sent that to y'all. Like, oh, it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm telling them that I'm ready to do it. Like,
I was here for you, Ann.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When she was like, I'm still down, I'm like, yo, that's like fucking it's 4 a.m. Ann's time. We're not gonna do that shit.
I wanted Ann at 4 a.m. I was like, what she got? Let's go.
Ann would have been
oh my
on
God,
her shit.
Every day I was at the club. The only time that I wasn't at the club was when I knew I had somewhere to go the next morning and I didn't want to be left. But one other thing, we gonna take a trip to the UK. So I met this guy. He's super sweet, and he's a fitness trainer, and I think like a professional soccer player or something like that. Oh, I met actually a couple of soccer players because they had a soccer game. Like, they call it football. They had a football game up there. Wow. So I was like, I was trying to take.
I need to go. I'm way too much for the cup.
I was trying to take one of them.
What is happening?
Listen, I need Hot Momma. I need your help. I need you to help me figure out what I'm doing that makes me incapable of just having like a sporadic fuck moment and just like that's it. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing less.
I don't think you're applying yourself, Ann. I'm gonna need to see a little more from you.
I know what happened with that dude who you were making out with after you done went pee-pee. Like, how come you didn't fuck him?
Oh, because after I made out with him,
I'm in the bathroom, bro. What's the deal? What's the holdup? I don't think you're applying yourself.
Yeah, throw him a BJ.
I like made out with him. And
as a man, you know, I would be very happy if a female just threw me a BJ. You know what I mean? Like, hey.
No, I'm not throwing BJs.
I'm just saying.
There is a difference between a BJ and getting dick down.
Well, I mean, one can lead to the other. You feel me? So
this guy's one.
Throw me a BJ. It's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I wouldn't say no to a BJ. You know.
Listen, I'm not. What I am going to do
just took a left.
No. I don't want to give random blowjobs, but what I do want to do is
I'll tell you right now, that's the problem. That's why it's not happening. You gotta.
I've never had a one night stand neither, so I don't know what to tell you.
You gotta give a little to get a little. You feel me? You gotta give a lot to get a little.
I don't know about sucking on random dick. I feel like
I just feel like I don't want to put my mouth on it, but I'm definitely
like I don't know where it was earlier tonight, and if I don't know you, like
what if he's sweaty?
Hey, you know what? It was just a joke. We ain't got to get in depth about none of this shit. I was just fucking around. Like,
I took it seriously. I have never. There's a reason.
Well, Ann, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, and we definitely gonna be tapping back in with you. Hot Momma, how the fuck can they get a hold of you?
I want you guys to follow 2 of my accounts, please. Of course, my totally tie-dyed, totally period tie-dyed period designs, and then the Love Fix. And we just ended our first season.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There's 18 episodes, so we're like a grown-up now.
Okay.
And so we ended it there for now, and then we'll pick up August 30th. But until then, go to the Love Fix _XX on Instagram and follow us. Show us some love, and I'll follow you back.
Awesome. That's what I'm talking about right there. And you know, for me, y'all could go to Instagram and follow the account at no_invite_podcast. Please remember that it is ran by our producer and administrator, not myself. So when you go in there trying to have personal conversations with me, just know that it's getting screened first. So please don't say something that you might not want anyone else to read. If you really know me like that and you want to talk to me, you know where the fuck to find me. I ain't got to tell you. But yeah, the No Invite podcast is strictly business, baby, for booking and for, delivering this content. Also, you could go to our YouTube channel at RiBirth Media Films. It's RiBirth Media Films with a Z. Check us out there. Subscribe, like, slander, whatever you feel like. Sorry we left you for a little bit, but I mean, you're used to it. You're used to being left.
And we're back, so it doesn't fucking matter. Get the fuck over it.
You're used to no one caring about you, so what's one other thing? You seek the abuse. Anyways, though, but yeah, we're gonna get in contact real soon. And thank you so much, Hot Momma. Appreciate y'all. And we are fucking out of here.